Hey friends, how's it going? It's been a little bit. I think I say that every time I get on here, but I feel like I've not been very consistent about going live in this group. So forgive me, but here I am showing up for you on this Tuesday night, this rainy Tuesday night. Just wanted to talk to you about a few things tonight, and I hope that you all are doing okay. I know some of you are struggling with a few things, or you're having family concerns. And so I just want you to know that I'm praying for you and I'm thinking about you, and that this is a journey and these things happen. So we all will experience trials. We all will experience tough times. And we don't have to be going 100% all the time in our journey, right? So when we are in these tough times, we just need to do our best to keep engaged with the community, do our best to eat how we know we should be eating, because when we eat how we know we should be eating, then we just feel better. And so, we're not as irritable, and we're just nicer humans, right? When we feel better. So think about that. Do what you can, move your body some days if you're able to. And it's hard because when you've got other things in your focus, then you want to really put your, all your all into them. But I just want you to remember why you signed up for the Faster Way and why you continue to live the Faster Way. Because we all know how life-changing it can be when you're following the strategies. I'm sorry, my hair is driving me crazy. So anyways, we have been finishing up the Triple Sculpt series then. The past 2 months we started with our abs, and then last month was our arms. How are you guys feeling with your arms? I know I'm feeling really strong. My nutrition has not been the best that it could be, but I feel like I've been doing an okay job of keeping up with my workouts and being pretty good with my nutrition. I've certainly been better, but maybe I could be worse, right? So I just keep pushing through, and I keep checking in, and I keep telling myself, this is the week. I'm not gonna, get that handful of M&Ms, or I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna do that. Like, as your coach, I do the same things. The temptations are there, and just know that I'm on this journey with you, and I'm walking right beside you. Sometimes I'm pushing you. Sometimes you're pulling me. I mean, that is the community of the Faster Way, and I'm very thankful for the community and for you. So I want you to know that. And so, sorry, I'm going to turn that light on. Hopefully that helps make me a little bit brighter. But so going into the month of May, then after we finished up that arm challenge, or the arms of the Triple Sculpt series, we're really focusing on our glutes. And so we had the kickoff training today. If you weren't able to join, I did post a recap in the group, and I also linked to the training. So hopefully if you get a few moments, you can take a listen to Lee and Haven talk to us about that. But they were just talking about how important our glutes are. We're not really, trying to make this little peach booty or whatever it is. It's not really for looks or to make your booty bigger if that's what you're going for. It's really for the strength. So your glutes are a huge muscles within your body. And so if you think about your glutes and what they're doing, they're working and you don't even know it. So I'm sitting down, and when I get up, I'm using my glutes to get up. When you bend down to pick something up, you're using your glutes. A lot of just normal day-to-day activities, you're using your glutes. So that is what we're focusing on, really strengthening those things to keep you going in the right direction. So we're going to have an added glute challenge on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so you can count on that. We already had our first one yesterday with those 50 squats, and then, we did those lunges and the wall sit. So if you did not do that, I challenge you to do that today, just so you're up to speed on that. My booty, I'm feeling it already. I don't know, Lee worked several booty moves into the kettlebell workout today as well. So I'm definitely already feeling sore. Somebody's on here with me. Tell me, hi, Dana. I couldn't tell who you were at first. I just saw an eyeball up there. So, and then on Wednesday, tomorrow, you can expect a a booty add-on at the end of the workout. And then on Thursday, so on the training today, if you didn't watch it, I recapped it, but they did indicate that on Thursdays we would be using the band more. So if you don't have one of those booty bands, I mean, it would be helpful for you to have one, but you really could use, you don't have to have the booty band, but it is certainly, it's Denise's favorite piece of equipment. If you ask her, I've heard her say that several times, but it's just good to have in it. It's really going to give you an added challenge in these workouts, the added workouts that we'll be doing, especially on Thursdays. They indicated that we would be using those. The other thing is there are going to be 2 feasts in the month of May. The first one is coming up here on Sunday. I know, we just did one, but think about the feast is when we're eating 25% more macros. And that's because we're working our bodies just a little bit harder with these added challenges that we are doing. And so we need just a little bit more fuel, basically more fuel for the fire, right? For the fat burning process, for the metabolism to keep on revving, to keep our bodies out of homeostasis, all those things that we talk about often in the faster way. So listen, if you just don't feel comfortable doing the feast, maybe just increase by 15%, not the full 25. Or, on the first one, if you only get to 20%, shoot for the 25 on the next one. Listen, it's really just about giving your body a little bit more than it normally gets. And you don't have to be perfect. We're not here to be perfect. I'll remind you of that again. We're really focusing on progress. And so when we continue to implement these strategies, that the Faster Way lays out for us, then we will see progress. We also have a 24-hour fast at the end of this month on the last Thursday. I think that falls on the 26th, if I remember the date right. Keep in mind that the fast and the feast don't typically, it's not, they don't travel in pairs. So if you're unable to do the feast, but you can do the fast, that's okay. If you can do the fast, but not the feast, that's okay. If you can do both of them, wonderful. It's going to really help you accelerate some of your fat loss goals. So listen, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So the fast will happen. And again, they don't travel together. So, you can do both of those or none of them, or, one or the other. But again, these are the programming that is laid out for us is strategic in the way that they are doing that. And so we just ask you trust the process and remember that it's a journey. And so we're really just working on that right now. I think that those were the main highlights from the training that I took away and just kind of recapped for y'all. The last thing they talked about was the Mother's Day round. Of the New Client Experience, people can get $50 off. And so for me specifically, Denise might be running a new group on the 9th, I'm not sure, but I won't be running a new group until the 23rd of May. However, if your mom or your mother-in-law, or a mom that you have a friend that's a mom, and maybe they're interested in the Faster Way, they can still get the $50 off. They just have to register for my May 23rd round before May 10th. Okay. And the code is FITMOM. So, if you're interested, you can let me know and I'll give you my link. And even if you don't know anybody, I would love for you to just share on your page about your Faster Way experience. And the only way people know about this is what we tell them, right? People are like, what's the Faster Way? What's that mean? And sometimes it can be intimidating because, the name Faster Way to Fat Loss has fat loss in it. So, if you bring it up to people, they might get offended that you're telling them that they need to lose weight. But I just want you, it's not that. It's not about that, right? So just think about all the things that you have gleaned from living the Faster Way: more energy, losing inches, better sleep, mood, your skin is probably clearer, all of the other things besides fat loss that comes along with, and your mental game, right? Like we've all upped our mental game. And if you haven't, we need to talk because there's a lot of mental aspects to the Faster Way and pushing us forward in many different areas of our life. So Dana, did you have any questions at all while you're on here before I hop off? I'm playing with these bobby pins, so sorry about that. So, well, that's all I really had today. It has been rainy and I am looking forward to sunshine and no mud because it is just a mud pit around here. We did get seed in the back of our yard, and little grass are starting to sprout up. It's so fun to watch. And then we still don't have anything in the front, so it's just like a mudslide out there. I mean, you can barely see our sidewalk from all the rain where the mud is just washing away again. But we're trying to be patient in this, and it will pass, but it's been several months and we want grass. We're supposed to get an invisible fence next week for Remy, so she can run around. I know she's going crazy, but anyways, so that's kind of the latest on the housing situation here. Well, I hope your week is going well. For those of you that are, struggling or dealing with family issues, again, I'm praying for you. Please reach out. Let me know how I can help you. Oh, one last reminder too. On Thursday night this week, Cinco de Mayo, we are meeting at Upland Brewing Company on 116th Street in Carmel. So for those of you that are local and want to come, I would love to see your faces, love to have dinner with you, just share some good conversation and allow all of us to see each other and for some of us to get to know each other better. So if you would go to the events tab in the Facebook group and make sure that you RSVP for that so we can have a good count of how many of you will be attending that. And I can't wait to hug some of you. So anyways, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me, Dana. Bye, guys.